Welcome back to Innocent Sin, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to go thwart the bombs in the Aerospace Museum.
I'm going to threat the bombs. Don't blow up, or else.
Don't fuck with me. Yeah. Don't fuck with me.
Don't you fucking do it. Don't you blow up. It's called therapy.
There's actually a therapist. There actually is a place for therapy in this game.
What's the point of the therapy?
It's actually a full restore to your health.
Okay.
But it actually kind of is fucking funny that there's actually legitimate therapists for these people who clearly fucking need them. And they don't go to them. Here's also me forgetting to world build. Around the town, if you talk to the NPCs and stuff, you'll learn things of the kids spreading rumors about the blimp flying, as well as a few other rumors that make sense that bring this whole place to proper fruition. I do none of that because I forget to, so this shit comes out of left field.
Yeah, it just goes. Okay, I see what you'd be given. How the rest of this product's gonna fly out. Yeah, we got a bit of a beef today, folks, because a lot of shit happens today.
Then it does. For starters, bombs.
Well, that's just continuing aside the main quest for that shit. So we just gotta
So now we gotta evacuate the children while we look for the transmitter. Heaven calls, Earth calls, the people call. What was the next line? I imagine Sartorius saying that when he's activating the Skylord cards. So basically, we now get these two in their weird get-ups.
Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro and Doro.
Zorro and Doro.
We're wearing these masks for a reason. We know who the fuck you are. So surprisingly enough, I just get a kick out of Tamaki being Catwoman.
Yeah. Oh, my ass.
Yeah, we're too old for this shit.
Yeah.
This ends up being a real big problem. Turns out somebody's been working. There's apparently somebody trying to spread a rumor around. Well, actually, that's not now. That's a bit later, but we are actually going to have a huge problem. There's no way Yukino and her friends are the Fjord's minions. Isn't that right, Zippo? Zippo? Hey, what?
What?
Cursed Star. Who's Cursed Star? Fascinating. And fuck.
Oh, shit. Guys, their doors catch on fire here. What do we do?
Now her pyrophobia kicks into high gear. You and these brats will be in early. Everything is destined to perish regardless. We're just going to be the early sacrifice. And King Leo has gone bonkers.
Yeah, so bonkers. He doesn't just immediately ignite the entire building. He actually gives us a chance by having all floors slowly ignite.
Sadists do that kind of shit. They drag out the torture.
I suppose so, but at the end of the day, it's like, you're dumb. You're a dumbass.
True, but again, to a sadist, they just love the torture.
They're very theatrical.
Of course.
It's like a Batman villain.
So now we gotta find and evacuate the kids quickly. You can't save in here, by the way, while you're under the side quest.
Oh, well, because you can lock yourself in.
Right.
Yeah.
So as a good game, in a good game design way, they allow you to
You hear that, ancient library?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Ugh, that sucked.
That's my first playthrough of Final Fantasy V right there. Just completely gone.
Oh, totally.
Dead game because I couldn't. I was in a bad spot and I couldn't defeat Biblos.
Biblos? You didn't just set him on fire?
I didn't. That's my first playthrough of 5.
Oh,
it was like 1999, 2000.
Fair enough. Ultimately, you're looking for exhibit rooms, and you're gonna try to save the kids in there. You'll know. Pretty much everybody has something to say to them, so it's gonna be 5 groups of kids. Hey, nobody's in here. No shit.
No shit. You want to high five the fire?
I like how, by the way, despite her pyrophobia, she's not spazzing there at all.
No.
Even though she's like 2 inches away from the fire behind her.
That's something you're just going to have to get over a little bit, just for the sake of keeping yourself alive.
Right. I could put out on the fire or I could die. Ooh, I better,
surviving is neat.
I like survival.
Survival is really neat.
It's like that old jump rock song.
I could live to piss myself another day.
Double son of a bitch.
Shit.
One good thing about this, though, is that there are no encounters until Leo starts throwing them in later on. But by that point, I just start cheesing a stoma so I can look around in peace. I wish Eternal Punishment had that idea.
Look around in peace, despite the fact there are flames erupting everywhere.
Well, yeah, but
total peace.
But they're not burning me.
This is literally this is fine. The dungeon.
Exactly. Now we found the kids.
There we go.
Make sure you stay low, cover your mouths before grabbing your asses and running to the roof. What the fuck?
fuck. You know what? I like that because she, out of everyone right now, is probably the most antsy.
Right, given the fire phobia.
Given the fire phobia, so she's just behaving really erratically. But it's a bit of black comedy I could laugh at.
So naturally, I stepped on a fucking landmine or something.
As you know, buildings are wont to have.
Well, you know, Leo spread the rumor about a landmine in the Sky Museum, and just my fucking luck.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
You're looking for the catwalk anteroom here. Now, this was something I forgot to do. I forgot to show off 2 possibilities with this scene. So I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Ultimately, it decides who's going to save who.
But either way, that person's getting saved.
Ix quick followed us in here like an idiot.
Why was she in the plane?
She apparently was told to come here on King Leo's orders, and King Leo just left her to die.
Of course. But why is she on the plane? I guess she just wants to relive her imagination.
Rumor has it I'm a fucking jet pilot. And then the rumor comes true, and then she ran out the window.
Rumor demons, here I come. Firing that make-believe gun.
You don't know. I think it's impossible till you tried it. Maya, jump off this, and fly.
Rumor has it you can't. Ooh, now it definitely won't happen.
You need to leave this to Maya. Otherwise, you're not going to awaken Maya's ultimate persona later in the game. Or not ultimate, her prime persona. And Maya just goes right over the fucking banister for the goddamn girl.
Who else can do this?
Tatsuya.
Tatsuya? Okay, it'd either be Tatsuya. But you want to have Maya do it for the ultimate persona.
Well, not ultimate, just her prime persona.
Just a prime. Oh, but a really good persona.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Maya prime.
So you can't do it if you use Tatsuya because of this.
Right.
Shit.
And you also screw yourself out of getting Tatsuya's ultimate because you don't let her have her day in the sun.
Right.
Yeah, despite the other 3 having a logical arcana story to go with it, Tatsuya is really just sort of a pun on the whole thing. Fuck! That's Volcanus grabbing out her hand, I believe.
Zippo, you did good.
Thankfully.
But that scene only plays out if you use Maya.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now we get a flashback of all timings.
The hell? Was that a young Maya?
That's a young Maya. And there's a young Tatsuya on the floor. Meanwhile, there's an arsonist with a knife.
Yeah, no, it's a really weird thing to have. It would make more sense if it was one of those Bic lighters.
Probably was in his pocket. You have to run.
That's gotta be horrifying. For like an.
And that's when my persona awoke, and I set him on fire. Beautiful justice.
And also burned the door down. Shit.
So now that we've managed to save her again, we actually now got a proper turn out of her. And she's gonna help, and she's gonna go with the kids. I was scared. No shit, stupid. You did a great job hanging in there, although you would have done a better job by going the fuck home.
Take off that silly ass costume.
Fuck you on that one. I worked hard on this.
We're in the real world now, bitch. We work with reality rules. Isn't that right, Zippo?
Hey, I spread a rumor, you know. Fair enough.
Okay, the costume's not stupid.
Don't die no matter what, okay? I'll try. Yeah,
there you go. Thank you. Why was she on the plane?
Again, King Leo told her to get here, so he could dispose of her in the same.
Yeah, but no, that's just going into the building just to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
Why was she at the plane?
Probably because she ended up there. How did she come to end up there? Most likely she was working. She was in there. She probably was over the banister. Then the bomb explosion went off and she fell in.
Or that, or she just really likes planes.
There's that too. There's always the selfie logic to everything. Maybe I just like the fucking plane.
Yeah. You ever thought about shipped it?
Shipped it?
Yeah.
Shipped
Sorry.
it.
There was something trying to come out of my mouth there, and I failed spectacularly.
Matthew Mattelli da VoIP. Yeah. Anyway. There's also a Trisha Spring in here too. You can't progress on until you find the kids. If you try to go further than that, they'll stop. That guy there, Tadashi, will stop you and let you know how many kids are on this floor. I like this piece that plays here. It's a good sense of panic, and the piano played is quite well.
But the piano soothes me. That's the problem. I like it too, but only because of the piano.
I mean, let me. I know the piano soothes you, but do you think because you're being soothed a little bit, it takes you out of the urgency of the scene?
No. The urgency of the scene is already there because, one, the time limit. That's always going to give me a sense of urgency no matter what situation I'm in. The fire all over the place also gives me a sense of urgency. The music is just a backdrop for all I care. It's just that the piano, to me, as an instrument, is something that soothes me personally.
Ah.
It's only rare where I get a piano that makes me tense.
Resident Evil can do that at some points. Certainly not any of the 700 times Jill's playing Moonlight Sonata, but...
Guardians in Breath of the Wild.
Ah, yeah.
Their theme begins with a piano that... like, oh shit.
Uh-oh, somebody's banging on the keyboard. Fuck!
It's like, fuck. Now that's gonna fuck me.
So now I gotta look around for the exhibit room again. Thankfully, again, there are no encounters until the next floor up, which is why they give you a 10-minute time limit. Plus, in Eternal Punishment, you get a 30-minute time limit. Fancy that shit.
Damn. I really don't want you fucking that up.
I got a True Force for Akechi, which is basically the same strength of his gun now. It's just Almighty element, so it won't be resisted by anything. However, I do need that shot weakness. So, I mean, the shot attribute, because I could pick off enemies that are weak to shot attributes, so I don't bother equipping it.
So a gun that nobody can resist over a gun that inflicts a certain status element.
For me, yes. But there are, again, times you're going to want Almighty as an element. Some enemies just have no weaknesses, so it's just faster to blast them all to hell. Sometimes you're going to meet enemies, well, not in this game, but in other Megami Tensei games, enemies have a lot of resistances, and Almighty shines there.
So Almighty gets its name because there's nothing that can resist it.
Well, barring real bullshitium armor, like Noah in Megami Tensei, Megami Tensei 3, I should say.
Okay.
Barring extreme rare cases of bullshitium, no, nothing resists Almighty.
Okay.
And nothing's really weak to it either. The only time Almighty's ever going to be an element of choice is if there's nothing that'll hit the enemy, but that enemy also has low magic resistance.
Right. So use it as it's kind of like a flare in a sense.
It's flare, yeah.
Well,
essentially.
if flare was not an elemental in that game.
Right. And
Yeah.
I think Almighty Magic is naturally a little bit stronger to make up for that fact.
Yeah.
Oh
stuck
shit!
In the damn elevator.
Probably when the elevator was Probably when the
You don't use an elevator in a fire emergency.
Odds are good. There probably wasn't a fire before the fucking fire started.
Most likely, you're right.
Step aside. What are you gonna do?
Then she hits the button and it works.
Hey, nay, chuck!
Apache warrior.
Oh shit! Backwards. That's kind of weird though, because now it shoots my earlier theorem in the foot.
You know, that would cut anybody else in half in a horror movie.
I'd be fucking petrified. Your friends are on the roof with the teacher, so go hurry up and grab your ass. And then he's probably got one hand on the butt cheeks like, fuck!
My fucking back hurts.
Now the encounters start. And now I start going for the Estoma, I believe. Or is that the 5th floor?
Probably a little coincidental. Yeah, look, the walls are redder now. I'm
Right.
guessing because that means the encounters are starting.
Most likely, yes. But there are a rare few demons I might want to look at just to be safe. No, they're just Firejacks. If you have to fight, negotiate them away. You don't have the time. Or if you're going to fight them, do what I'm going to do here and make sure you can blow them out in one fucking turn. Also, thankfully in this game, the timer stops in random encounters.
I was just about to ask that. Okay. Most of the background reflects your situation at the moment.
Everything's in hell.
Yeah, everything's in hell. Well, you might as well be. And this hell has broken elevators. No way up.
The elevator to heck.
Yeah.
Now, Pyrojacks aren't all they really know how to do is set you on fire. That's about it. Maybe on rare occasion they'll do a spell called Devil's Smile, which will infuriate all your party members. Accuracy on that's about as what you can expect.
Okay.
I like how of all my summon spirits in D&D is just a fucking. It looks like a blue colored turd.
That inflicts ice damage.
Water
damage. I'm sorry.
And side up, nice. Do I get the idea to use Stone in this dungeon? I'm pretty damn sure I do. Thank you, Matt. Oh yeah, at rank 8, Nemesis just gets Marin Karen. All that does is charm one enemy, but if you mix it up with the what's that name of that spell? If you mix it up with that soothing melody spell, it'll be a charm on all the enemies with a better success rate. Damn it! Let me see.
Judges, I'm running into the fire.
Please, for the love of God. I imagine you're going to like the therapist afterwards. Let me see if I got this right. You walked into the fire.
Close your eyes. Yes. Close your. He jumps out the window to avoid the bill.
With a whoop, 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 whoop. Don't cry. It's scary.
We're all gonna die.
One of them just starts. One of the dickheads just innocently starts making fire jokes just to piss Maya off.
Is it hot in here? Or just me? Fuck off, man.
Hey Maya, you're smoking hot. Stop that!
Stop that!
It's sexy. It's sexual harassment. Number 1. Number 2. Fucking now. I think Maya does sort of overcome the pyrophobia at this point, though, to my knowledge.
Well, she would have to in a situation like this. It's either do or die. No, I'm pretty sure those could be repercussions after this is all over.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, not for nothing. It's the adrenaline is probably suppressing the fear for now, but you know it's just going to bounce right back.
Well, I would think at this point it's just survival instinct.
No kids. Fuck. High five.
Yeah, yeah, we did it. The kids were evacuated before we even got here.
That would be some shit. We waste our time for nothing, and the next thing you know, we're just left in the burning sky museum. Stoma wore off. Not on my watch.
Excuse me. You must be blind. So it's essentially the game's Rappel.
Yeah. Which is a blessing and a half to have, especially in a total function when you're map making.
Is it time-based or step-based?
Time-based.
It's time-based.
Actually, no, it's step-based. I forget the amount of steps, but you get a pretty good long while with it.
Yeah, and you can keep casting it. Because SP regenerates as you're walking, so...
Right. I like how Tatsuya just shows up there with his presence, tells him to get the fuck out of here. Your glare freaked him out. I love that. Nice little stab at the silent protagonist dark type there.
Close your eyes. Get out.
You probably would have done that in a scary-ass tone. No, this time, look into my eyes.
Blah.
Yeah, I imagine the Romanian Vlad there coming out there with that.
My assistant, Zippo.
I'll burn you
And
alive.
then Zippo puts on like an Igor accent.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I'm trying to get that treasure up there. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, I'm dumb as shit.
Light them on fire.
That's pretty much. That's not the way the Igor voice actually goes, starting from Persona 3 onward. But you're not bad off.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting Igor is actually a thing in Persona. Fuck, I was just thinking of like the Frankenstein's assistant.
I kind of wish I'm grateful they didn't take that direction with him though. He's a really good voice in Personas 3 and 4. 5 is different, but he's pretty good too. And there's the stairs. By the way, you got the heads up there for Maya. The Personas are hemming again.
It's very faint, but you can hear it.
Right. And there's Wan Leon Daijiang. I can never pronounce that right.
Daijiang, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
In General Punishment is named Cameron Taisho, but it's ultimately the same thing. I choose you can go with either way you want to go about it. I should be equipping him because he is weak to fire, which the next boss is going to use. But on the other hand, I can weather that out.
Meow.
How about it, Tadashi? Hey, you lost. I'm no fucking better. You've really pissed me off. I'm gonna need 5 more seconds to live. Thank you.
Bitch!
Exactly. Why are we... Who is the Cursed Star? Why? God. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
And it's him.
Oh, boy.
That's right. Child arsonist is now one of the 4 executives of the Mass Circle, which is admittedly weird. You've forgotten this face. It's you and your brat friend that did this to me. No, that was Mr. Volcanus.
It wasn't me. It was Zippo. Zippo.
Yeah.
Take responsibility.
Ring a bell?
Yeah.
Ah! He's also got a bit of... Ironically enough, he has a bit of a pyrophobia now as a result of that, too. It's not as pronounced as Maya's. Comically enough here, he has the backup plan for the transmitters. Turns out we only broke one of them.
Oh, fuck. So those places are going to blow up anyway.
Essentially.
So the only reason why you would do dungeons in this is, I guess, to get the items that you can only get in there.
Get the items, get the experience, get what you need. Get extra training helps.
Yeah. And I guess some more
and
elaborate
additional story.
Yeah, I was going to say. You
Otherwise, everything just blows up and you're kind of feeling like a dipshit. Uh-oh.
But it is Persona law that gold gem blows up.
Oh, no. In an alternate reality, it stays intact.
In an alternate reality?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, shit.
Fuck, yeah, fuck the gem.
Yeah, let me just enjoy my $85 a month fat tax. Yeah, who are we to take the bad guy up on his word, Ikichi? God damn it.
Fucking, you're dumb.
Well, that's teenage logic for you. Maybe if we listen to him, he'll do what he says. No. If you had died on that day, he wouldn't have to go through this. Who? What? Nahui Olin. I'm not sure what that is. Burn the ashes here, as befits the witch like you. Nahui Olin. I swear that's Hawaiian in nature. The fulfillment of the Oracle of Maya, which is basically what we're going through right now.
Are we sure just like Persona needs for Hawaiian Punch?
Persona East for Hawaiian Punch.
You are now imagining Tatsuya with the Hawaiian Punch mascot as a persona behind him.
Or at least that really tacky-ass t-shirt.
Yeah. Just the t-shirt.
So basically, we now have the idea of what the mass circle's after. An evolution of humanity by means of blowing everything the fuck up and stealing the ideal energy to do that. The memory of Maya has been lost. Huh. The Exalted One's face beneath the mask is that of a pure goddess. Oh, that's gonna be fucking funny, alright.
I'm sorry for all that clicking. That was the water bottle.
And now we get another flower. A message from the Exalted One. And Lisa remembers that summer day 10 years ago.
I like how his default face without the mask is a pained expression, as if he doesn't really like taking that mask off.
Well, in this case in particular with us, it's just, you know, because he knows full well that he's fucking long gone. Is Joker Big Sis? Who's Big Sis? Whoop! Come on, up, up. Let him go. Let him go. Point. And there he goes.
And now to finish the job, and Tetsu just drops down the hole.
We're commandeering this blimp. We're gonna fly a fucking prop. Yes. How? Yes.
Yes. You gotta believe.
Rumor has it I can do this. And there's some of Leo's goons in here too. Doink.
So what were you musketeers doing?
Alright. We were busy healing ourselves after getting our asses kicked. So now ultimately we're gonna have them look after the kids. The fuck she hit him with?
Fuck, was that a toaster?
Looked like it. Here, base with this. The music whiplash is kind of off here for me because it's Maya's upbeat and perky theme in a fucking catastrophe.
We can do it if we just close our eyes.
By the by, Maya Amano, world's worst driver.
But she can pilot a blimp just fine.
World's worst driver.
It's not driving, it's piloting.
Exactly, it's on autopilot. She's still fucking it up. I saw it in a movie once. Who else is going to handle it? You?
Come on, that was just a little 18-car pileup. No one's gonna know.
Rumor has it I'm not guilty.
Let me see. Oh boy, I can see all the Sonic Adventure 2 comments based on the siren noise alone.
Right?
It's not the only game to use it, goddammit. It's a stock sound.
Really long blimp here, by the way.
Oh yeah, this still is a total penis.
One is the size of my cock.
What is that? It looks like someone's fucking the sky.
Take that for your symbolism.
Yeah. Is that a giant white dick?
Holy shit. That's a good year, all right.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if the artistic designers... Oh, fuck.
I did like the musical touch of the music slowing down. It's like, meow.
It's like fucking getting the Price is Right fail horn at that point. What happened? I dropped my lighter.
It was Zippo.
Volcanus. Sorry. I can't control it. She was never in control to begin with. Calmena. No idea what that means. Somebody with Cantonese? Thank you. King Leo is alive. That's one trope I don't ever like, the anime polls. They're clearly falling down 3-4 fucking stories, and all of a sudden they're poof right on your ship.
They're alive. Yeah, because we don't see it happen. That's what it is.
Guy's got the durability of a cockroach.
It's like someone falling off a cliff, and someone immediately says, "No one could have survived that." Thank you, asshole. You just confirmed that he's alive.
Well, no, that I don't mind. I'm talking more along the lines of just the immediate teleportation. Like, there should have been no feasible way you could have gotten up there fast enough unless this persona... Oh, wait a minute. Fuck, I'm stupid. I just filled in my own plot hole. I forgot that they all have that teleportation ability. The pain, it hurts, damn it. You did it to me again. No, we didn't. Nothing new to you that you haven't already been dealt with before. And the goddamn dad of mine who locked me up in the fucking mountains. We'll be dealing with that next game.
Okay.
It's everyone else's fault for not accepting me. That and the fucking pyromania. There was only one person ever that accepted him, and that I think was a teacher by the name of Akanari Kurosu, or Akanari Kashihara, who was the teacher that died a violent death in the clock tower. Uh-oh.
He's gone total bonkers at this point.
He's always been insane. It's just now he's got free reign to express that insanity with fire.
I noticed that it also started happening when he took the mask off.
Right.
Because beforehand, when we met him, he always had the mask on, and there was a bit of...
Persona, remember, persona does delve from the Latin word meaning masks.
Yeah. As soon as
so we've stripped away... Yeah. In a way, we strip away the confident Leo, hence the confidence mask, and now we deal with the scared little psycho boy that he is. Phenomenal acting. I like how Eternal Punishment does it despite the earlier years, where they just play up the fact that they know he's a full-blown psycho. So this is the boss battle here. Do you remember Genji Sasaki being weak to wind? This one here, weak to water. And now I have Aquas and Summon Spirits. He's going to take a fucking beating.
Yeah, this won't last nearly as long.
Nope. Kind of wish I had a Makakaja somewhere in there, but I'll have to make do with what I got.
Okay, there you go. Well, I should at least look up the stats on this guy anyway before you take him down a bit.
His persona is Reverse Volcanus. He naturally will whack you with that sword in the physical stance. By the by, keep an eye on that stance he's got there. Kanon and Persona 2, or party member will use a similar stance like that. He's really simple as far as bosses go, just don't fucking use fire. I love this boss track.
He has 2,067 HP.
Right.
He drops the fire crystal skull on 14,000 yen.
That's some good money. And by the way, with each Summon Spirits, it's essentially 400 off of him.
Yeah. He is 2 times weak to water, as Matt said. He's also 2 times weak to ice.
Oh, fuck me. There's not... Well, not in this game. I'm talking about Eternal Punishment when I said that earlier. But apparently, what do you know? A boss with an ice weakness.
Yeah. So he has Agilao,
which is basically mid-tier fire magic.
Okay.
Or Ragion, which we just see here, which is group fire damage on all. He also has a Dark Maragion, I believe.
Dark Fiery Fury.
That's a sword and darkness attack. That's a fire, sword, and darkness attack, which may have an ability to instant kill or just hits really hard.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the one thing you don't want to... The one thing about Dark Fire Fury is it's going to hit twice. So you're going to want to avoid that.
There's Agidine.
Tier 3 fire magic.
Oh, shit.
That's not... Remember, the game's damage curve is fucked, so it's not going to be as bad as you think it is.
There's also Tarukaja.
Physical damage buff on himself.
Yeah.
Thing is, he can't really do anything with that, considering his... Actually, no. Good thing you brought that up. Tarukaja on its own, not bad. Tarukaja combined with Dark Fiery Fury is going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about Eternal Punishment. He's only 2 times weak to water in that game. The ice weakness is gone completely.
Yeah, and in return with Eternal Punishment, he gains that pain in the ass old maid skill. So basically, he just did Tarukaja there, and now I'm realizing, oh shit, Dark Fiery Fury. So I take a break this one turn from spamming the magics just to keep my guys in top shape. And then I go back to the Undini, but for now I substitute with Hydro Boost, which is pretty good for this point. Speaking of, I think I said this earlier. In Innocent Sin, to trade off because the summon spirit spells that are based off your dexterity get moved over to later in the game or become a lot more impractical. The 4 spells, Towering Inferno, Hydro Boost, Kama Tai Chi, or Wind Cutter and Eternal Punishment, and Stone Rise all become based off of the dexterity stat of your combined 3 party members. So they never lose their effectiveness throughout the entire game. Oh, and Marduk also gained Twin Slash, which is 2 sword hits, which is really helpful for me, considering now at that point I'm ready to get rid of him for the, or is it Maragion when I can do that?
There's a Darkfire Fury.
Ooh.
Ow. I feel like the numerical calculations just kind of take you out of it.
It does.
Yeah.
How hard is this going to hit me? Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Chop, chop. I love the sprite work. I love the movement of the sprites in this one for their Twin Slash artworks. Bash is funny because you just have to imagine this. Getting tackled by a giant fucking piggy bank made of gold.
Yeah, it's one of those rare piggy banks where you don't want to smash just to get your change inside because the piggy bank is probably worth more than what you put in it.
In this case, it is until rank 8. Then I choose to cash it in. And that's it for him.
Yeah, look at that. Nice.
But it ain't over yet.
Goddamn rat. Always.
This is one of the few instances where I'm kind of realizing, well, mind you, he's 10 years older than he was back then, but
Ruined.
who was there? Us? No, you chose to set the church on fire. And Tattoo is having none of that shit.
The ship will crash. You can't protect anyone.
And he dies. And that's it for King Leo.
Answer me. Who is Joker? Tell me now!
Maya, he's dead.
Don't treat out of me yet.
Maya, he's gone. Fuck. Well, we're not going to get any answers out of him now. I find it weird that it seemed played out a bit longer there than it should have, but hey.
Yeah.
Now we got the Fire Crystal Skull.
But just the game loading the victory screen a little there just takes you out of it. Just
It does.
A tad. Because I also like how everyone entered their battle poses before the experience screen showed up as if they were bracing themselves.
Like, who else is coming at me now?
Yeah. Oh, it's the level up.
By the way, I'm pissed at myself. I forgot to equip the strength source on Lisa. I was like, fuck! So now we got rid of King Leo. We still got to deal with the fact that the blimp is falling to its death.
Yeah,
So
the Blimp was patient.
What's that?
It's a good thing the Blimp was patient.
Thankfully. So now we're going to have to do something really stupid. I mean, I know that's part and parcel for Innocent Sin, but we're about to do something really fucking stupid. Jump.
Whoa. Okay, first off, she should have been sucked out immediately because I don't know if the Blimp's properly pressurized.
Persona saved her.
Yeah. Persona did it.
This should kill us.
Yeah. Holy crap, we're high up.
Down you go.
Oh my god.
Remember, 90s.
Okay, you're next. Fuck, are you kidding? We're high up.
That looks dangerous.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, hold on to your bowels.
Hold on to your butts.
A jump down at this low, though, would have made more sense for me. I like to imagine, personally, they're jumping at this altitude.
If they're jumping at this altitude towards the ocean, then I guess the worst... and it also depends on how fast the blimp is moving now.
Right. And the blimp snapped in half, and down she goes. Nope, no air should travel for us.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I know it's a video game and all that sort of shit, but like, realistically speaking, even if you were that low, you're still moving pretty fast. You're breaking something on the way down.
Rumor has it we don't.
I believe you.
Right. See you next part when we find out the exciting conclusion of what happens when you jump out of a blimp. See you then.